Video games equal violence. That's what the media says most Americans believe, except for the 10% that does their homework and finds the truth. Video games do more to help than to harm. I would be the one to know that video games do more to harm than do good. Once I started to play, I could feel a difference in my eyesight and everyday life. You may say, why should we believe you? Well, maybe just ask the other thousands of gamers that had their lives improved thanks to gaming. Hopefully people won't just keep jumping on the bandwagon before they really know the topic and think about the improvements, just not the downside. Video games are the cause of most of the violence in the world. People magazine. That's what they say, but do they really know what video games are? While the players are holding the controller, it teaches better hand-eye coordination and makes using their hands much easier in their life. The players did test better in hand-eye coordination tests and other everyday life skills. Examining the brains of the two groups using an MRI machine, they found that the gaming groups had a rise in gray matter in the right side of the brain, right prefrontal cortex and the cerebellum, areas of the brain responsible for spatial navigation, memory formation, and strategic planning and fine motor skills in the hands. This means that there is more strength in the hands of gamers than non-gamers, and help with everything in their hand. With more gray matter, it makes it easier for the brain to memorize hand motions and better movement with fingers and thumbs. Video games decrease depression symptoms and makes players release anxiety. A 57% average decrease in depression symptoms was seen among participants in the video game group. Decreases in anxiety symptoms, level of tension, anger, fatigue, confusion, and an increase of vigor were also reported. This shows that video games can do more to help the body. Doctors recommend it to people suffering with those symptoms because it can work with the medicine and do better jobs in some cases. In 2010, researchers presented evidence in the American Pain Society's annual scientific meeting that video games, specifically ones with emphasis on virtual reality, have proven effective in reducing anxiety or pain caused by medical procedures or chronic illness. Reducing anxiety is just one of the many wonders that video games can do to the human body. Since video games can be realistic, but some players do better in the game in real life, it makes their anxiety levels go down, with depression, and things like anger. Some people believe that it causes anger, when in reality it reduces it. So what have we learned? That video games equal violence? No. We have learned that video games do more to help than to harm. Don't listen to what the media has to say. They're wrong. All they want is just to put out another story, and they think it is bad, but really helps people. The experts in the field of video games are telling the truth. Video games are helpful to the point where they can be medicine, helpful to depression and others like it. If it helps people more than it hurts them, how can it cause violence? Video games improve hand-eye coordination and improve skills with hands, while also including cures for diseases and helps fighting other ones. People may say it causes violence, but there is no real connection between the two. So in conclusion, video games do more to help the players than hurt them.